Welcome back to the channel, everybody. I wanted to do something a little bit different today, besides doing some Let's Plays. PlayStation State of Play just came out about 4 days ago. Um, haven't really watched it all the way through. Kind of seen articles about like kind of what was announced, but not a ton of stuff. Um, but I wanted to go ahead, watch through it, and kind of give my reaction on what they announced. So I'm not a huge PlayStation person myself. There's a few franchises that I really, really enjoy from Sony, but other than that, I'm kind of just out there when it comes to types of games. So I figured let's just get into it. Of course, the PlayStation 5. So March 24th of next year. And finally, we get an official announcement. God. I've been waiting for this for so long. Resident Evil 4 is like my favorite Resident Evil outside of 7 and 8. There's Ashley. 4 is like, it's the first one I ever played, but I gotta say it's just my favorite based off of like systems and mechanics and like playstyle. Is that Ashley or Ada? Because like it looks like Ada with the dark hair, but it could be Ashley too. And that just gave off like the first cabin vibes.
Big Durang is about to vacation, eh?
Louise. Yeah, see, there's the first Ganado. Dude. There's Ada. There's the boat in the first boss fight. There's the church.
You will receive the sacred body.
Yo, okay, that looks familiar.
It begins now.
Bruh. I'm super happy about that. That just made it just makes like a whole week for me.
If I could just forget what happened that night. The pain. Even for a second.
Nice.
This time, it can be different. It has to.
That just looks gorgeous. I'm super happy about that. Like that makes me super stoked. And it's coming out way sooner than I expected it to. Because it's a massive game. Oh, nice. And it's also going to be on PlayStation VR 2. Again, I'm not a VR person either, so. Hey, don't have that kind of money.
Play returns, and we've got some great
But
PlayStation updates to share with you today.
Not a huge. I
And
don't know.
thanks to
Not a huge fan.
Capcom for kicking it off with Resident Evil 4, coming to PS5 with PlayStation VR2 content also in development.
That's awesome. Because I played through part of it when I had a PS4, but like, there was other games out at that time that I was kind of just playing over that. This looks like Stray, that game they showed off a couple years ago. The cat exploration game. That's probably what it is. If so, I'm like really curious about this because like it just makes sense to me. Like, I don't know, a stray cat just wandering around. Oh, that's interesting. Physics. Huh. Is this a PlayStation exclusive, or is it going to be on PC as well? I think it's on PC as well. I feel like I've seen ads for it. Huh. This looks really good. It's kind of like a not reaction. Oh my god. A relaxing kind of game. Yeah, it is Stray. Okay. PS5 and PS4. Okay, so I guess it's not going to be on PC. I feel like I've seen like ads for it though.
Explore a mysterious cyber city in Stray.
Well, if it
Coming
does come to PC, I'm
PS5
definitely
and
going to play
PS4
it.
July 19th.
Or if I ever get my hands on a
PlayStation Plus
PS5.
extra members and higher can download Stray at no extra cost when it launches next month.
Give us your
Up
money.
next, 3 games that will get your heart racing.
Oh boy. All right, what's next? If it's what I think it is, bruh. Bruh. Yo, it is.
Take a look outside.
Oh, this just tickles my
Did
fancy.
you know that they call Callisto the Dead Moon? Dead. Just like you would have been if I hadn't fished you out of that wreck. So whatever you're holding on to right there, that's your old life. You gotta let that go. Because your new life
Jesus.
is entirely in my hands. I'm just trying to give you a chance at rebirth.
Dear God. Is this all like in game?
I just love that last part.
Because that's not disturbing and disgusting.
Gives me chills every time.
Oh, bro. Oh, there's the curb stomp from Dead Space. Yo, okay. I'm so in for this. Dead Space is one of my favorite games ever. Sweet. Yo, it's gonna be a nice holiday season.
Sometimes I wonder if things will ever be normal again.
Anime-ish. Capture on PS4. Oh, this looks interesting. I'm a huge fan of action RPGs, so. Okay, it looks like it has a calendars-like system, time management. Huh.
The world hasn't ended yet. It's not hopeless.
I won't let anyone else get hurt! Don't you want science in your corner?
Like, this gives, like, very familiar vibes, but, like, I'm not sure I know what it is.
Ew! I'm going to miss them.
I look forward to seeing what you can do.
This looks really cool. Why have I, like... Oh, Eternanites. Oh, okay. Yeah. Bro, that looks amazing.
世界中のゲーマーの皆さんこんにちは。ファイナルファンタジー16プ
Whoa.
ロデューサーの吉田です。長らくお待たせいたしましたが、いよいよファイナルファンタジー16の最新情報をお届けする日がやってまいりました。
Definitely
最
looking
新
forward
の
to
ト
Final
レー
Fantasy
ラーとと
16.
もにインタビューなども始まりますので、ぜひそちらも楽しみにお待ちください。今世界には本当に様々な困難があります。僕らゲーム開発者にはゲームを一生懸命作るということしかできません。ゲームというエンターテインメントを通じてゲーマーの皆さんが心の底から楽しめる時間を提供していきたいと思ってます。それでは最新のトレーラーをどうぞ。
Nice. Okay. Been looking forward to 16 since the leaks came out like years ago. Like right after 15 came out. And I played a little bit of 15. It was all right. It wasn't like my favorite.
Who are we?
But I definitely like JRPGs.
What are the dominants? The power we wield, it wears away at our very
us. It unmakes us.
Ifrit.
That its immaculate
Bahamut.
aspect might reveal itself. The icon.
Gaia. Or Titan.
There's going to be another war, isn't there?
So it looks medieval, almost.
Every day we delay brings us closer to disaster. We
Ooh.
must move now.
The chaos he would wreak would sweep all of Valisthea into the abyss.
This looks like old school Final Fantasy, but brought to modern in regards to like setting. Is that a?
I unite the dominants, that we may bring an end to the strife, and found a new order to see us unto tomorrow.
So far, it doesn't look like there's a party system. It looks like it's like a single player,
If I take
like
the field,
driven experience,
our
but
duel will shake the island to its foundations.
yeah, it has more of like a almost like a Souls like fighting feel to it. There's been a lot of summons shown too. There's Odin. There's Phoenix. Interesting. So it literally looks like summons are gonna be playing a huge role in this. There's Zeus, not Zeus. I don't remember his name. It's been a while. Who's that?
There will be losses, it is true. Yet for every citizen who is fought,
Shiva,
another
Shiva,
can be
not Shiva.
bred.
Shiva's Resident Evil.
For every home that burns, another can be built. The
This looks really
Empire
good.
will live on.
Rama, that's right. Different. Okay, so it does look like the summons are gonna have like a massive role in this. That's awesome. Like it looks like the characters like
Awaken, child of fate.
have the summons in them.
Awaken, Ifrit.
Interesting. Summer of next year. All right, I'm absolutely down for that. Sign me up. Playing that ASAP. That looked freaking amazing.
And that's a wrap. Don't forget to visit PlayStation Blog to learn even more about today's announcements.
That
See
was
you next
awesome.
time.
Well, guys, that was the state of play. At least the few things that I really was excited about from it. So, kind of wanted to touch a little bit on some of this too, as we get to the end of this. Like, obviously, Resident Evil 4's remake is a huge, huge thing. So, like, I'm like super excited for that. And it seems like from the remakes that they've done so far of 2, 3, and I think they're still doing like another remake of 1. So this is going to be like the third or fourth one that they've done. I feel like they're going to, like, they're definitely bringing all of the older Resident Evils in line with like the new stuff that is going on in the modern Resident Evils. It looks like they're bringing the old ones in, and I know 4 wasn't like a huge part of, like, it kind of like branched out a little bit because you had the Las Plagas instead of like the T virus, but then like the remake of 3 brought in the Nemesis Project being like a kind of like a recreation of Las Plagas. So I'm really excited for that. I'm gonna play that like crazy. And before that comes out, I think I'm gonna redo 4. Like, I haven't played 4 in a couple years. I've played through that game so many times, but like it's still one of the greatest games in my opinion. So I definitely am gonna go back through that and play that before the remake comes out, because I wanna be able to like see the differences that they're making and the changes and the upgrades. With that as well, Callisto Protocol is peak amazingness. Dead Space is one of my favorite games horror-wise of all time. I'm going to be playing that soon here too, because the remake's coming out this year. So I'm going to be playing that, so stay tuned for that, because I'm definitely going to be running through that. But man, Callisto Protocol is like a whole nother level. It's like they're taking that Dead Space formula and just elevating it. Like the the minimal HUD where you have your health bar on the back of your neck, and it definitely looked like that because a lot of the times, obviously, it looked full green, and then there was a couple like really short shots where it was like yellow and even red. So with that, I think that's going to be phenomenal. Callisto Protocol looks amazing, and definitely going to be playing that, and definitely going to be playing that Dead Space remake when it finally comes out. And I'm going to be playing the first one, replaying the first one on my channel before the remake comes out for Dead Space. So stay tuned. There's a lot of stuff coming out that I'm like really looking forward to playing and sharing with everybody and all of you out there. And then I think lastly was really Final Fantasy 16. Um, that looked really good. Kind of surprised because it seems like I'm kind of starting to feel like Stranger of Paradise was more of a field test for what they want to do with 16 to see how well it works and how far they can push that. Um, with Stranger of Paradise, Final Fantasy Origins feeling more like a Neo. I wouldn't say knockoff, but feeling more like a Neo type Souls game with the loot system and how it plays. It is very restrictive. It is not very open. It kind of is, but it isn't. Like each area is defined. But like Final Fantasy 16 is definitely going to be like way more open, I feel like, and like I look forward to that, and will absolutely be playing that if I have the means to when it comes out. Um, but yeah, those are some of the games that I'm really looking forward to out of this. Like that was awesome. Resident Evil 4, Callisto Protocol, and Final Fantasy 16 are like the three big ones that I am super hyped for. And they come out relatively soon, within a year. So super happy about that, and look forward to playing them for all you guys out there. And appreciate you stopping by the channel. If you liked what you saw, please leave a like, comment, and go ahead and hit that subscribe button to support the channel. I appreciate it. And always come back and check out the channel for some more gameplay. I appreciate it, and look forward to seeing you guys back here. Stay beautiful, and I'll see you next time.